Hey guys, I'm Colton Richardson, a personal injury attorney helping those who are hurt and taken advantage of. In this video, I want to share 5 things that you should never do after a car accident. On this channel, I hope to answer your legal questions, so hit that like and subscribe button so that we can get more people answers to their legal questions. Many times I get calls after the fact on what they did after the accident, and sometimes they did some of the things you shouldn't do. In fact, I got a call the other day and my friend was like, hey, I did this and this and this. Did I do anything wrong? I was like, yep, you did. But it's all right. We can make some of it up. However, to best protect your case, don't do these 5 things. First, never sign a medical authorization. As soon as you've had the accident and the insurance company can get a hold of you, they'll want to send you a medical authorization. If you sign this, they can get your medical records. And not just your medical records from this accident. Usually they don't limit it by time or by body part. And so they can go back 5 years, 10 years, your whole life. And a lot of times those records aren't necessary or relevant. And when you have an attorney, they make sure you don't have to sign one of those medical authorizations for the insurance company. With an attorney, they have their own medical authorization and they gather the records for you and then send those to the insurance company so that the insurance company never has a medical authorization for you. That prevents them from getting all your past medical. They'll try to argue that your back pain from 20 years ago was actually the cause after this accident of your injuries, which is likely never true. In fact, 75 to 85% of Americans suffer from back pain at least some point in their lifetime. And then insurance will come in and say, well, this really caused it. It wasn't by this accident. Totally bogus. So never sign a medical authorization from an insurance company. Second, do not wait to see a doctor. In fact, if you're seriously injured, take the ambulance directly to the emergency room. But I get 2 questions often. First, should I wait until the insurance company has finalized their investigation before seeing a doctor? And 2, should I go see a doctor before I get a personal injury lawyer? In fact, the answer to both these questions is do not wait. You do not want to wait to see a doctor. The reason why is insurance companies will argue that, well, you waited this period of time to go see a doctor, so you must not really be that hurt. Also, sometimes insurance companies hope that you'll just learn to live with the pain and never go see a doctor, which greatly minimizes your case value. There are 2 reasons to go see the doctor again. 1, obviously to get better, but 2, to document your injuries. And if you don't have that documentation, the insurance company isn't going to believe you. Third, do not give a recorded statement. The at-fault party's insurance company will call you as soon as possible and ask you for a recorded statement. Just like the 5th Amendment says, anything you say can and will be used against you. That is exactly what insurance companies do. They will use your statement against you no matter what. So when the at-fault insurance company calls you and asks for a recorded statement, just say no. And preferably have them talk to your attorney. 4, do not post on social media about the accident. Just like before, insurance companies will use this against you. Whether it's a statement or picture of you smiling or whatever it is, they will use it against you. Oftentimes in litigation, after you file the case, you'll do what is called discovery. And in that discovery, insurance companies may and do often ask that you give them all your Facebook posts from a certain time. So be sure not to post on social media of the accident afterwards. 5th, and so importantly, do not sign a release from the insurance company. Never sign something if you don't understand it. I had someone call me a few weeks ago talking to me about the accident they were in. It was clear liability. She was talking about the doctors that she had seen, and everything seemed like she was doing the right things. Until she told me that she had signed something and she got $500 from the insurance company. That is a problem. What she signed was a release of her claims, meaning she couldn't get any more compensation for the treatment she was going through or any more money for her case. Because she signed something that said, I waived the rest of my claims, and she got $500 and deposited it. Never sign a release form, especially if you don't know what it is. Preferably, have your attorney look it over before you sign anything from the insurance company. Insurance companies will try to get to you as quickly as possible, again, and they'll even offer you a small amount of money to settle all of your claims, especially before you get an attorney. But with an attorney, they know all the tricks and tactics, so you aren't taken advantage of. Those are 5 things that you should never do after an accident. Just avoid them. Comment below if you can think of anything else that you should not do after an accident. Again, it would mean a ton if you helped me reach others by liking and subscribing to this channel so we can get more people answers to their questions. I look forward to answering more of your questions, so drop them in the comments and I'll try to do a video on them.